I'm not getting kicked out my own show by a rapper named after a radio station. Hello everyone, I'm Von the Stampede, and today we are looking at the career of the rap duo p.m. Dawn.
And you know all about the angels in your golden graces.
p.m. Dawn is an American hip-hop group formed in 1988, New Jersey, New Jersey. The meaning of p.m. Dawn is the darkest before the light. Atrell, Prince B, and Jared Cortez, DJ Minute Mix, began DJing at parties in high school. The Cortezes grew up with parents who loved music, especially their mother, who was a gospel singer and was dating a member of Jersey act called Five Sounds and the Jazzy Acts. They would later rename themselves Cool in the Game. Before Jared joined the group, their cousin Gregory, aka Doc G, originally came up with the group name and was a member, but soon had to drop out for fighting a drug dealer who put a hit out on him. Soon, Gregory was replaced by Jared. Atrell and Jared saved up $600 to make a demo tape at their local sound studio. The duo handed the tape to Tommy Boy Records, but it was rejected. They finally was able to go for the label Warlock Records and released a single called Ode to Forgetful. The single didn't receive a lot of attention. Eventually, it did catch the attention of a small British label called G Street. This got the brothers to sign to G Street Records in 1990. Unfortunately, G Street Records would run into financial trouble and was forced to sell p.m. Dawn's contract to Island Records. p.m. Dawn's next single, A Watcher's Point of View, was released in 1992. It broke the top 40 UK charts. This paved the way for launching their debut album, Of the Heart, of the Soul, and of the Cross, The Utopian Experience, which was released of August of 1991. Of the Heart featured 4 singles: A Watcher's Point of View, Set Adrift on Memory Bliss, Paper Doll, and Reality Used to Be a Friend of Mine. The Heart reached number 24 on the Billboard R&B and Hip Hop album charts. Prince B and DJ Minute Mix were ridiculed by other rappers for their hippie and non-threatening style. When Prince B did an article for a magazine, he questioned KRS-One, who was nicknamed the Teacher. He said in the article, KRS-One wants to be a teacher, but a teacher of what? End quote. In retaliation, KRS-One bum rushed a January 1992 p.m. Dawn concert at the Sound Factory bar in Manhattan and threw the group off stage. There was no footage of this moment, but Dress of Black Sheep was a witness of what happened that night.
Where, you know what I'm saying, you just see some cats walking on stage, the DJ gets yoked, thrown to the side, all of a sudden you heard. I was like, oh my, what's going on? Yo, you just hear, like he put on some record, like, you know how you got the Jamaican ball, boom, boom, like you just knew something was about to happen. Next thing you know, you just seen KRS come, somebody punch one of the dudes on the side, KRS grabs dude and tosses him off, minus the mic. Are you ready, New York? I was like, oh my God. Wow. The bridge started coming on. I was like, oh my God. Like, yo, it was ridiculous. And I felt so relieved that it wasn't for us. That I just sat back and enjoyed the show.
Yeah. You can't last the clash or the outlash or the boom dash, ending in a crash. Find p.m. Dawn and access. I am the teacher, undisputed teacher. Latch into your body like a beaver, beeping, reaching, seeking, leaping, creeping, but at the same time teaching. This is our corporate meeting, greeting. I use a little of this, a little of that. Some lyrical razzle dazzle when I battle. I don't haggle, fresh lyrical styles I rattle. The cattle get your tongue, I'm KRS-One. I bring a catastrophe to an MC, but I'm not exactly done. Who wants to test the respect? Phrase for phrase, it pays to look for other ways. I'm not the lyrical average, I'm all about damage. You in my face means you better, you can't manage. Yeah, we in there. Yeah, we in there. Yeah.
Good grief. p.m. Dawn's second album, the Bliss album, Vibrations of Love and Anger and the Ponderance of Life and Existence, released in March 23, 1993. Bliss produced 2 singles, I Die Without You and Looking Through Patient's Eyes. I Die Without You would be featured in the 1992 romantic comedy Boomerang.
I'm already
In 1992, Prince B was diagnosed with diabetes. On November 9th, 1993, p.m. Dawn was featured in the Jimi Hendrix tribute album Stone Free, a tribute to Jimi Hendrix. Their cover of Jimi Hendrix' You Got Me Floating. In the fall of 1995, p.m. Dawn released their third album, Jesus Wept. It had one single, Downtown Venus.
I got misdemeanors mounting up for sleeping on the land.
Sadly, the album failed to achieve success as their two previous albums, only selling at 88,000 copies. In 2000, they released the compilation album, The Best of p.m. Dawn. The duo would eventually appear on a competition show called Hit Me Baby One More Time, where one-hit wonder bands get a second chance at fame, which would let viewers to vote on which act they favor, as the winners were chosen by a studio audience and got a donation in their name to a charity of their choice. p.m. Dawn won the competition, and the money was donated to a juvenile diabetes research foundation. The duo would disappear again out of the spotlight and didn't return until June of 2005. Sadly, Prince B would suffer a massive stroke, leaving the left side of his body paralyzed, and Jared Cortez was accused of sexually abusing his 14-year-old cousin and was arrested.
Good grief.
On June 17, 2016, Atrell Cortez passed away from kidney disease at the age of 46. Their cousin, Doc G, continued to perform under the p.m. Dawn name, along with new member, producer, and songwriter K-Rock. They said a new album was on the way, but nothing has been released. Jared was not happy on how Doc G took over the p.m. Dawn brand. He hasn't been able to speak publicly about it because of legal reasons. Doc G claimed Jared stole all of p.m. Dawn music catalog. p.m. Dawn was ahead of their time. They didn't fit with the gangster or self-conscious rap style, they just did what works for them. You could tell their music was influenced by a lot of artists today, such as Tyler the Creator, The Weeknd, Drake, and even Childish Gambino. It's just a shame that p.m. Dawn never really got the respect they deserve. But they were in an era where gangster rap was mainstream, and something that was experimental and hip hop wasn't the norm. p.m. Dawn, you deserve your flowers. And rest in peace, Atrell. And that's the end of the video. What is your favorite p.m. Dawn song? Do you think p.m. Dawn's underrated? Don't forget to like, comment, and hit that bell icon for more videos. And also, people, don't forget to follow me on all my other social media platforms, such as Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. I'm trying to get a better understanding with Discord. I still don't know how to use Discord properly, but I'll figure it out. And thank you for sticking with me, guys. I really appreciate you. I know you have been patient because I haven't been posting these videos back to back. These videos is taking a long time because I'm doing everything by myself. I don't have time, but I can't afford an editor. It's kind of impossible with the money I'm making. So yeah, I just gonna have to be my own editor and writer and producer. So I'm Von the Stampede, and I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.